What's up, guys? We're over here at this little hidden place in Vegas. It's not too hidden. It's kind of obvious where it is. JJ?
We are at the flamingo at the habitat area.
Not everybody knows about it unless they've been here more than one time. So we just want to show you what's out here.
Well, that's me. You know what? You take over.
This beautiful garden area. As you can see, it's got the nice trees to water. Nice relaxing day, and there's the flamingo itself. And there's a little bit of wildlife, which I'll show you guys in a second. Signs to the garden chapel, the beach club pool, a flamingo go pool, through 21 and over, shopping. Some people wearing masks, some people aren't. And as you see, it's feeding time.
Oh, it's exciting. All the white head wants some. What did you use it?
I never really did eating.
Well, they gotta eat.
I know that. They close this place at nighttime.
It's that black. That's a black swan, Ema. That's a black swan.
These hardy flamingos are on display year-round in their habitat. This species dwells in the area of temperate South America.
I didn't know who was like that.
You know they're born with straight bills, and after 2 months they start to bend.
Their bills?
Mm-hmm. It takes 2 years to attain their famous pink color.
So they're born what color?
White.
Yeah, they
Swan is
range in
very
color from white to
That's
crimson,
their baby swan?
And there's what, 5 flamingos? 7.
which comes from their diet of
There's 2 in the
algae
background.
and fish, insects. Yeah.
Look, that flamingo's head that's looking for food, its head is going down, it's vibrating.
Oh, it's a black
Aw.
swan. Guys, you see a black swan?
Ema, look. See that flamingo?
Yeah.
Its head is vibrating. Wow.
Yeah.
I never seen
Maybe
that
that's why it's eating or something. Oh, or maybe it's looking for food. Maybe it's like sniffing.
Flamingo off. Daddy, why is that flamingo near the head, near the ground, like moving back and forth?
I think it's like eating.
I guess it's a duck. Yeah. Look at that, they're all big.
It does look like it's looking for something.
Oh, maybe you can ask the person who's feeding the animals.
So cute.
Mama, you could ask.
Oh, look, that bird is also vibrating.
What's the flamingo over there doing with its mouth? Yeah, the one at the...
So there's a bunch of theories on it because it's just flamingo behavior that all flamingos do at some point. Some people speculate that they're trying to get fruit flies out of the air, which checks out because I've taken a lot of fruit flies in my face right now. That's probably the most prevailing theory. Some people think they do it to be territorial, which also checks out the team pump. But there's a few different theories I think it is. I personally think he's going after fruit flies, but like I said, nobody knows exactly why they do that.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's a few things like that with flamingos,
Oh,
even as far as standing on one leg, there's multiple theories. Like, you can't just ask them, but
Right.
there are multiple theories that check out. It seems really plausible, but of course you never know for sure.
What are the theories?
So one of them is that it's kind of like putting your hand in your pocket. You don't have to put you don't have to put as much blood to it. They have a counter-circulatory system in their legs that takes a little bit more energy to
one leg preferentially over the other?
There's studies that say yes. There's studies that say no. As far as our bird,
Like every study.
I honestly do not see. I don't see a huge preference. I'll see them stand on one or the other. The only time I really see that there is a preference is some of my older birds. Some of them are getting arthritic. We have birds in their 40s up here, so I can see them definitely, choosing one over the other. And this guy tends to always. He's the one who disagrees with theory. Because there was a study that was birds that prefer to be on their left leg tend to be more of a spicy variety, a little bit more of an instigator. He'd like to stay on his right leg. I see that more often than anything, and
more
he is
spicy.
strict. So, yeah, I don't know that. Sorry, man, it's true. They all have their personalities. They all have their hierarchy, and we love them for who they are. But, yeah, we can be a little bit of a jerk sometimes.
We love some more than others.
We all have our like she doesn't like these ducks for some reason. All the rest of the ducks she tolerates fine. These ducks she doesn't like them.
Wow.
That guy doesn't like them.
Anybody.
Thank you for the smaller birds you bought. He's very
Oh, she's very knowledgeable.
Yes, very knowledgeable.
Alright guys, so we moved over to another part. It's supposed to be pelicans, but some stuff happened and they are not on display. Something I heard was it's too cold for them, so they are taking temporary shelter inside, but you never know. Other stuff could have happened, you never know. But there's still some ducks in here.
And we totally came across that feeding by accident and the knowledgeable information she had for us, which makes us even better.
So if you weren't able to hear what the lady, the trainer was saying, basically there's been studies that show they do prefer one leg over the other sometimes. And also it takes flamingos 2 years for their beaks to curve the way they do, and also it takes 2 years for flamingos to get their pink color, and they only get their pink color based on their diet. So if you guys have children, or if you're very interested, come on down to the flamingo and you can learn stuff.
And those containers that always have containers for them to eat. So we'll come out a few times a day and just play with them a little bit, throw some food on the ground, because suddenly that makes it interesting.
What do they normally eat?
That's a kibble. That's a flamingo kibble. It's just kibble made for flamingos. And then the other things that I'll give them, so in the morning sometimes I'll, most days I'll give them something in a flat dish that they can eat that's like a blended fish, or today they got a plankton called calanus, which they really like. We tried krill. They don't really like krill very much because they're weirdos. Flamingos are supposed to love krill, but ours don't. I blended it into a paste before, and that they kind of like, but it's not even, that's not their favorite.
And is there set times you guys do this?
Not really. In the morning when I refresh their feeders, it's usually around 9 o'clock typically. But I mean, they like feeding a cat. I usually just come in, I take their old food away, I add new food, and I walk away. But what I did just now is just like, we'll just do that a few times throughout the day. When we're doing our duck feeds, like we'll go up there. If I have ducks up there, for instance, I'll go up and feed them. Or if the swan's tasting, I'll go feed her, and then I'll just chuck them on the ground with the flamingos for fun.
And if you can't tell me, I understand. Why the pelicans not on it?
Because it's too cold.
You're right.
Told you.
Okay, so it's technically, it gets this cold on the California coastline. He'd be fine, but because he's a rescue, because we're trying to baby that wing as much as possible. He has a wing injury due to fishing line entanglement.
Oof.
The older he gets, the more arthritic, the more that's gonna be hard on him. So as time goes on, we kind of pull him in more and more depending on the weather, just to try to make sure he's comfortable and that wing isn't agitating him very much.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that's his deal.
So that's pretty.
How do you want it?
Oh, thank you.
I haven't cleaned it yet, so hold it
I'll
up
take it
there.
home to the
Yeah,
flamingos.
there you go. Why not? Yeah, do you have a, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, I just wanted to say thank you for. I'm sorry for bugging you and asking
No, you're
questions.
not, you're fine. I like to talk about birds. I'm really, really lucky I get paid to talk about birds because usually people are like, I will pay you to stop talking about it. You gotta cut it out.
But thank you for what you're doing with them, and
It's my pleasure. I love this gig. It's a good one. I used to do wildlife rehabilitation, which is still where my heart's at, but it gets so sad after a while. Here, it's like these are my homies. Like I see them every single day. You get used to their personalities. You get very attached to them. So, yeah,
Thank
it's
you,
a fun
thank
job.
you. We're huge animal lovers, and we're just walking through, happen to walk out just to see
Yeah.
this. There's good timing on our part.
Yeah, you have good time because, like you said, usually, like sometimes, especially this feeding, like this is like usually my last call feeding before pretty much everybody checks in for the night. I usually don't go to the island, but I saw the swan over there, and I was like, you know what? I'll go over there and feed these guys. There's other ducks looking at me, and so I was like, I'll go over there. So,
you're like, fine,
there's
okay.
just chance, yeah. It is funny, like you think that we would be like really like trying to be on Flamingo Island all the time, but you get so used to it. You're like, oh, those guys, yeah, they're okay, they're fine. They're not really thrilled by my presence, but they're also not really put off by it either. So yeah, the ducks are the ones who really, really love me for that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sure, of course. You guys have a great time.
You too. Well, that was interesting. And I got a flamingo feather.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Someone just
Oh, babe.
right?
Here's a more prominent one.
Oh. Not sure where this one comes from.
A flamingo. Alright guys, so we really need to learn how to edit videos because that video is going to take forever. Alright guys, so this is going to be the end of this video.
Where we randomly learned some interesting facts about the flamingos by accident, literally.
But it was a good, interesting fact that sometimes you wouldn't even know.
And I got feathers.
My husband is super excited about the dang feathers. Anyways, this little spot literally means a lot to me because when we got married, we came to this spot right here and we took pictures.
Yep.
On our wedding day.
And no, I didn't put her in the water.
Thank God. But yep. So on that note, I am ending this video.
Thank you for coming along on the adventure with us. I am DJ.
And I'm JJ, and on that note, peace out.